E rank. E rank is the weakest level a hunter can be. These hunters barely surpass ordinary humans in strength. Their mana is unstable, their body's fragile, and even the smallest monsters can overwhelm them. Many E ranks are mocked as the weakest hunters because they often need protection just to survive. They usually take on the lowest tier gates, but even then, accidents are common. In society, E ranks earn little money, and most guilds avoid recruiting them. Still, being awakened at all sets them apart from normal people, and some E ranks cling to the hope of rising higher, even if the gap feels impossible. For many E ranks, hunting is less about glory and more about survival. They take on jobs that higher hunters wouldn't bother with, like clearing pests in weak dungeons or supporting stronger teams as porters. Some E ranks even quit hunting altogether, realizing the risks outweigh the rewards. Yet their existence highlights the harsh reality of awakening. Not everyone becomes a hero. E rank is a reminder that power is uneven and that the world of hunters is unforgiving to those at the bottom. D rank. D rank hunters are stronger than E, but still considered low level. They can handle basic monsters without too much trouble, but they're far from elite. Their mana is more stable, their body's tougher, and they can contribute meaningfully in a team. D ranks often work in small guilds or freelance, clearing low-tier gates for steady income. They earn enough to live decently, but they don't gain fame or respect. Many D ranks accept that they'll never rise higher, but some keep training, hoping for a rare reawakening. Compared to E rank, the difference in power is noticeable, but compared to the higher ranks, D hunters are still ordinary. D ranks are often seen as the working class of hunters. They're reliable enough to get jobs done, but rarely make headlines. Their lives are a balance between risk and reward, strong enough to fight, but not strong enough to dominate. In guilds, D ranks fill out rosters, providing manpower for raids where numbers matter. They're respected more than E ranks, but still overshadowed by the elite. For many, D rank is the ceiling of their abilities, and they learn to live with that reality. C rank. C rank hunters are the middle ground. They're strong enough to be recognized, but not strong enough to be feared. A C rank can fight mid-level monsters, and their mana output is stable enough to use decent skills. Many guilds recruit C ranks because they're reliable for clearing mid-tier dungeons. In society, C ranks earn good money, enough to live comfortably, and they're respected as real hunters. But in battle, they still need support from higher ranks when facing dangerous gates. C rank is often seen as the average hunter, strong enough to matter, but not strong enough to stand out. They represent the majority of hunters, the backbone of dungeon raids. C ranks are often the ones who keep guilds running smoothly. They're dependable, versatile, and capable of handling most threats without collapsing under pressure, but they also know their limits. Against high-level gates, C ranks are vulnerable, and many lose their lives when overestimating their strength. In society, they're admired but not idolized. They live comfortably but rarely achieve fame. C rank is the balance point, strong enough to be proud but not strong enough to be legendary. B rank. B rank hunters are powerful. They can fight dangerous monsters and clear high-level dungeons. Their mana is strong, their bodies enhanced far beyond normal limits, and their skills can change the tide of battle guilds value B ranks highly, and they often lead teams of lower hunters. In society, B ranks are respected, sometimes even famous in their regions. They earn large amounts of money and their names carry weight, but compared to A ranks, the gap is massive. A B rank might feel like a powerhouse among ordinary hunters, but against the strongest threats, they're still outclassed. B ranks are often seen as regional champions. They dominate local guilds, lead raids, and inspire lower hunters. Their strength is undeniable, and their presence commands respect. But they also face frustration. The gap between B and A is enormous, and many B ranks spend their lives trying to break through, only to fail. In society, they're admired, but they know they're not at the top. B rank is the level where hunters start to taste fame and fortune, but also realize the limits of their humanity. A rank. A rank hunters are elite. They're among the strongest in the world, capable of fighting monsters that would wipe out entire teams of lower ranks. Their mana is overwhelming, their skills destructive, and their presence alone can change the battlefield. Guilds fight to recruit A ranks, and governments often keep track of them. In society, A ranks are celebrities, earning fortunes and living with prestige. They're rare, and their strength makes them symbols of human survival against the gates. But even A ranks know there's one level above them, a level that feels almost inhuman. A ranks live in a world of fame and responsibility. They're admired by the public, feared by monsters, and respected by governments. Their battles are legendary, their victories celebrated, and their failures catastrophic. But they also carry immense pressure. Every raid, every fight, every decision can mean life or death for hundreds. A ranks are the heroes of humanity, but they're also aware of their limits. Above them lies S rank, a level that feels like a different species altogether. A rank is the dream for most hunters, but it's not the peak. S rank. S rank hunters are legends. They're the strongest of the strong, the peak of human power. Their mana is so intense it feels like a storm. Their skills can destroy entire armies of monsters, and their presence alone inspires fear. S ranks are extremely rare, with only a handful existing worldwide. Governments treat them as national treasures, guilds revolve around them, and their names are known everywhere. An S-rank hunter can clear dungeons that would annihilate anyone else. They live in a different world, above all other hunters. S-ranks are more than hunters. They're forces of nature. Their battles reshape landscapes. Their victories decide the fate of nations. And their existence alone changes the balance of power. In solo leveling, S rank is the ultimate symbol of strength, the level everyone dreams of reaching, but almost no one ever does. To face an S rank is to face the impossible. They're the pinnacle of humanity, the legends who stand between civilization and destruction. S rank is not just power, it's myth, it's destiny, it's the unreachable peak that defines the world of hunters.